All right, James, I know our main official training season is over, but I sure hope you're going to be out there still skiing until the lifts close in a few weeks and still working on the things we've been talking about. Just wanted to review a few things here and also give you a little visual. This is Marley, who was coaching with me last year, on the right there, and she'll show you a couple of things that we've been talking about here. Number one, particularly we've been talking your left footer, is you tend to kind of rotate and don't get really that level, and you can kind of see it developing there. We also need you to use, in slalom particularly, much more ankles and knees. You can see how Marley there is really using ankles and knees to roll the skis up to a nice high edge angle. You're going to be really more just all hip. Number two, I like to see you have a little more disciplined arms. You tend to swing them around here. You can see you drop them, move them back. Just keep them out in front. Keep them out in front. It's really going to help. You can watch her arms a lot more disciplined out in front. Not that much movement in them at all. There you go, the big arm swing again, and elbows got to be in front of the body, front of the torso. You need to have a little more consistent width of the skis. You tend to kind of narrow them as they come under you in the transition. So at the top of the turn, they're pretty tight together. You see Marley never really, not too much variation changing of the width of her skis. When you get that tight at the top of the turn, it is going to be hard to use ankles and knees to roll up to initiate the turn. So widen the stance a little bit and keep it consistent throughout. And that will give you the ability to use ankles and knees more. And you can see it get tight there. You know, the width there, it's a little wider, and then it gets a little narrow. All right, pretty hard to, as we said, use ankles and knees. But here we tend to kind of drop the inside hand, kind of, almost lead with the upper body to make that turn. You can see Marley come in and not really going to lead with the upper body. Roll up ankles and knees, stand on the outside ski, and it comes around, quick little pole plant. So we got to think of ankles and knees. We've talked about how you should be rolling your knees to 10 o'clock on the imaginary clock for right footers, and 2 o'clock on the other side. So think about that. Again, feet get kind of together, and we're going to lean in. You can see yourself kind of, dropping the inside shoulder and leaning in that turn. So see, we talk about disciplined arms. They get kind of back here. Just keep them out in front. Elbows should be in front of the body the whole time, so we're not making that big arm swing. All right, so one more thing we'll see down here. Way down here, unfortunately. So sometimes too big of a lead change. I mean, the inside ski gets too far ahead of the outside ski, so that's too much. It could put you in the back seat. Again, really too much. So you need to pull the inside foot back. So anyway, to review what you should be thinking about working on and really upping your awareness to feel these things is a more consistent width of the skis, the feet, throughout the entire turn and transition. Pull the inside foot back and tip it up, and tip up both skis using more ankles and knees. And try to have a little more disciplined arms out in front. Elbows should be in front of the torso the whole time, hands above the waist. Let's work on those things. You got a few more weeks. I think we can clean up a couple of things and come in next season even stronger.